What is going on, everybody? It is your boy SirEmCeeCoy, and welcome back to the Chicago Bears franchise. We are nearing the end of the regular season as we have our final divisional matchup this year against the Minnesota Vikings. The last time we played them was in Week 11. We saw Dalvin Cook starting, and he was not impressive. He ended up losing his starting job after that matchup. And now we will see Latavius Murray, who succeeded pretty well against us last year when running. So it should be an interesting matchup, especially compared to the blowout that we handed to them in Week 11. Bradford will start in the air, finding Kyle Rudolph over the middle. That's good for a first down. Rudolph has always found pretty decent success against us. We'll see play action to Murray, and Bradford is going down. It is Jarrell Freeman, who continues to have a hot second half of the season. Third down and 12. Bradford again running play action, and again pressure in his face, and it's gonna get there. It was Akeem Hicks and co. getting there. That was Akeem Hicks' 10th sack. So a 3 and out, well, not a 3 and out, but basically a 3 and out for us. And now we'll see Nick Scaife on the punt return. He'll make a move across the 20, breaking a tackle, and there goes Nick Scaife into open space. He's across the 50, across the 40, makes a move, and he will be taken down by a face mask. We have 2 injuries to report. We saw Akeem Hicks go down, and Nick Scaife got hurt there. And Brissett is in our starting lineup as his first throws an interception to Trey Waynes. Minnesota gets the ball right back, and it has already been a very active first quarter. First down handoff to Latavius Murray, and there's Houston to bring him down. So the Bears now without McPhee and Hicks. Cassius Marsh is starting in Hicks' place. There's a deep shot downfield that's nearly intercepted. Bradford just starting out 1 for 3 as the Bears get the ball right back. First and 10, we'll see a handoff to Jordan Howard, and he looks like he'll take a face mask. Some undisciplined defense early from the Minnesota Vikings. Let's just hope that Jordan Howard can stay healthy this game. I feel like he's gone down with an injury, though minor, in the past 3 or 4 games. One thing's for sure, experience this year is going right into injury. Second down and 6, Brissett throws the bubble screen to Solomon Torrance, who's inside the 25 and down at the 23-yard line. Good catch after the run from Solomon Torrance, who continues to have an excellent rookie year. First and 10, it's Brissett. On the play action, rolling out right now. Will he take off? No, he sets to throw. He had Howard wide open, but instead it's Danielle Hunter getting the sack. Second down and 16, Sanchez Potter enters the game, and he's going the wrong way. Xavier Rhodes 4 yards deep. So third and 20 now, still in field goal range, but you can't take a sack here. Deep shot, and it's going to be not intercepted. Pass interference. So free first down, but now it's a third and 8 from the 9. Pressure again incoming from Brissett, who is going to take a huge drop and a huge sack, and the ball's on the ground, and luckily recovered by the Bears. That was Corey Harper falling on top of it. So despite that nasty sack, the Bears do get a field goal for the first points on the game. We'll see Minnesota taking over as Murray maybe gets a yard here. His last game he had 3 touchdowns. We got to watch out for him. Second down and 7, over the middle, complete to Marquez Wilson. Good for a first. That was only the second first down we've seen from Minnesota thus far. As Bradford on play action taking a deep shot, and that's complete to Stephon Diggs inside Bears territory. Shotgun for Bradford, and he is again passing, looking downfield, and it's Diggs again. He found a hole in between Gideon and Amos, and Bradford thread the needle. First and 10, Bradford goes to Latavius Murray, who's fighting his way through tacklers and blockers. He picks up 4. I formation, I can assume they're going back to Murray, and they do. Who almost gets a first down. I think it'll be about a yard shy. Can we see 3 straight runs? We will, and Murray is stuffed. The defense was ready for it. So Minnesota kicks a field goal to tie this one up, as we will see what looks to be the last play of the first quarter. As, Jesus, Jordan Howard's not going down. He only got 3 yards out of that, but that was an impressive 3 yards. Third and 6, Howard motion. And it's Brissett throwing, looking deep downfield, and Torrance can't hold on. He had that one ripped away from him by Mackenzie Alexander. So Minnesota takes back over. It's been very short offensive possessions for the most part for both teams. Aside from scoring drives, it's been maybe one first down and then punts. And there goes Latavius Murray down in the backfield, and he looks to be shaken up. The tackle from Jarrell Freeman leaves him clutching at his midsection, so I guess we will end up seeing Dalvin Cook. 3rd and 10, Bradford. Pressure, he throws it for Cook along the sidelines, and I'm not even sure that one was complete. So, there it is, first down and then a punt. Bears come out in the I form on first down, and it's a delay handoff to Jordan Howard. He'll pick up about 6 yards there. His best run of the day thus far. 2nd down and 3, Brissett. Back to pass, pressure incoming, and down goes Brissett again. It's Everson Griffin this time on the pressure. And they are getting to Brissett early and often. 3rd and 14, Brissett. Plenty of time this time, but it's running out, and that pass is going to be swatted down as he takes 2 hits. Brissett just 1 of 5 to start the day. Vikings will get good starting field position here on this drive as Rudolph makes a short catch, brought down by Eddie Jackson. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Single back is Dalvin Cook. He goes out for a pass as Bradford finds Diggs along the right side, but he has nowhere to go. 3 and out. It has been a defensive matchup early, and we'll see if any offense can make a change here as Meredith just gets laid out. That only would have been a short catch, but he's not even going to get that. 3rd and 11, Brissett throwing over the middle. He's got Jimmy Condren, and the Bears get a first down and keep this drive alive. Let's see if they can build off that now. 1st and 10, Howard up the middle, dragging a defender with him, picking up about 7. It's a good start. Now Howard motions out for the swing, and he's going to get it, and he's going to get a first down. Not much afterwards, but still moving the chains with 2 consecutive first downs. It's been a while since we've seen that in this game. Screen now out for Sanchez. Potter, he'll get about 6 yards himself. On 2nd down, it's again Brissett throwing, trying to roll out right, and he is going to take a massive sack. Daniil Hunter already 3 sacks in this first half, and we have just seen a very bad trend from Brissett, who tries to outrun defenders to the edge, but he simply can't, and Wheaton will get them close. It was a 3rd and 24. They make it a 4th and 1. Regardless, they're going to have to punt, as it's a fake. David Narrath, the fullback, keeps it himself and picks up 12 yards on the fake punt. Where's that been all year? That was beautiful. So now the Bears are set up in scoring range, assuming Brissett doesn't take a sack here. He'll take off with the fullback beside him. I think he was hoping to get a lead block, but he does pick up a first down as we are inside the 2-minute warning already. Brissett moving around in the pocket, taking a deep shot to the end zone. It was out of bounds as he was looking for Torrance. On 2nd down, the handoff now going to Howard up the middle. Meets defenders at the 5-yard gain, and that is where he is stopped. 3rd and 5, it's Brissett throwing over the middle, and Howard is not going to hold on to that. Even if he caught it, that wouldn't have been a first down. The Bears do get another field goal to take the lead, and now we'll see if Minnesota can add on before the half. Bradford throwing outside on target to Stephon Diggs. Minute left, Minnesota at their own 40-yard line. Bradford under pressure, throws right side. It's complete for Adam Thielen, who makes his first reception of the day. Minnesota now with just 1 timeout left. Bradford throws over the middle. It's complete for Kyle Rudolph, and the Vikings are moving the chains with efficiency right now. But a 3rd down upcoming. Bradford to throw, right side wide open is Adam Thielen. He's spun down out of bounds at the 10. And with 15 seconds to go, Minnesota's got a chance. 2nd and goal, Bradford outside for Rudolph. He's brought down, and Minnesota's forced to burn their last timeout. So with 7 seconds left, let's see if they can take a shot at the end zone. Bradford all the time, but you've got to get rid of this. Throws outside for Rudolph, who's down outside of the end zone, and time has expired. That was actually Hodges. So no points for the Vikings at the end of the half. Kind of bad clock management there. So The Bears hold a very exciting 6-3 lead. It has been all defense here in the first half. Can one of these offenses break loose in the second half? We'll have to see. Ooh, 9 passing yards. That's not good. We'll see you then. Thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. If you haven't checked out the Patreon already, go check it out. A lot of low numbers that give you guys an opportunity to see a player of your choice drafted to a team and see your own player in this Bears franchise. What a unique opportunity. Check it out. Let's go to the second half. What a half of football that was. It was very defensive. Both sides showed a little bit of promise in moving the ball, but when the defenses were needed, they both really stepped up big, and we've seen 9 total points scored. The big thing for Minnesota has been their ability to get pressure on Brissett. He has not looked comfortable in the pocket as he's been scrambling backwards and all around really trying to find space, and he's taken massive sacks in the process. We need to minimize that if we're going to have a chance to hold on to this lead here in the second half. The Bears do start with a football and another face mask. This Vikings defense is just playing very undisciplined football. And they'll go back to Howard on first down, and he's starting to get some good looks now. He's up to 41 yards on 12 rushes. 3rd and 5, Potter checks in. Brissett to throw. Good protection as he finds Juju Smith-Schuster to the outside, outrunning a linebacker. That's a mismatch in coverage. And that is a big first down for the Bears as they move into field goal range. Brissett, again dropping back to throw, and there's going to be pass interference now. I don't know what this Minnesota defense is doing. They played really well in the first quarter, and now they're just making a bunch of silly penalties as there goes Brissett looking for the end zone, and Brissett's down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal Bears. Brissett to throw. Pressure. He's going down. Sack again. Danielle Hunter with number 4. He's got 15 now on the year. He's trying to catch up to Leonard Floyd. 3rd and goal. Setting up the screen for Howard. Howard's got the edge, and Jordan Howard is in. Touchdown Bears. It took well over 30 minutes of football, and we finally have the first touchdown of the game, and it comes off a screen to Jordan Howard. Bears up 13-3. Vikings take over looking for an answer, and that play action didn't work. Hey, it's Leonard Floyd. Sack number 18 now. It would be very hard for him to get the sack record, but he could potentially still do it. And that's on 3rd and 18. Laquan Treadwell is wide open, and you cannot allow teams to convert on those. So the Vikings keep the drive alive as Bradford goes downfield now, and there's Kyle Rudolph in open space, breaking a tackle inside the 25. He's down at the 23-yard line. The Vikings are moving as, oh my God, Latavius Murray, who's back in the game, gets a welcome hit there from Cassius Marsh. He has 11 yards on 11 carries. So now we see Dalvin Cook in on 3rd and 9, but it's Bradford throwing, looking end zone, and just missing his man. He had Treadwell. Minnesota settles for the field goal, and it's a 7-point game. 3rd quarter is already down to 4 minutes left. I don't know where this quarter went, but the Bears set up at a 3rd and 2, go handoff to Sanchez Potter, and Potter picks it up. There's a 4-yard gain. The Bears at this point, with the way this game's been going, might just want to run the ball as much as possible. The passing game really just has not been working for them, but they find themselves now in a 3rd and 11. Can't really run here as Brissett's in the empty. Going right side, and that's just dropped. Marcus Wheaton couldn't hold on. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and it's Bradford throwing again. He's got all the time in the world, but it runs out, and there's Cassius Marsh, who was our preseason standout, making a big play. 2nd down and 18, Bradford. Back to pass, pressure incoming, and he's going to go down again. It's Leonard Floyd now at sack number 19. 3rd down and 24. Bradford's got to be careful throwing from here. He goes in the flats for Wilson, but that's going nowhere. Now the Bears take over. They'll start with a swing out for Jordan Howard, who makes a move around one defender. Can't get around Kendricks, though. So 3rd down and 8. Brissett to throw, looking downfield, and just wildly misses Cameron Meredith. Come on. We are in the fourth quarter now as Bradford's throwing on first down, and there's Marquez Wilson across midfield, and that's good for a first down. This is not quite the blowout game that I was hoping to see replicated from last week, as there's Diggs, ball forced incomplete. What a job by Adrian Amos. But at least, you know, we're winning right now. Knock on wood. Bradford rolling around on 2nd and 10, and he's just going to take off with space. A defender misses on the dime, and he'll slide down, gaining 15. 1st and 10, Murray to his right in the shotgun. It's a quick throw across the middle to Kyle Rudolph. He'll look to move the chains, but he will be inches shy. So on 2nd and inches, handoff goes to Murray, and he's stuffed by Danny Trevathan in the backfield. 3rd and 2 again to Murray, and this time he's going to fight to get the first down, and that's what makes Latavius Murray dangerous, though he still only has 13 yards on 13 carries, and Dalvin Cook's not looking any better. I believe that was Jonathan Bullard making the tackle for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12, handoff goes to Murray, and now he's got open space. Latavius Murray makes a move, and he almost found his way into the end zone on that run, as he just doubled his yards in 1 carry. Bradford rolling out, and down goes Bradford. It's Eddie Goldman. Both defenses getting mad pressure on the quarterback. 2nd and goal out for Wilson, and he's stopped near the goal line. Good tackle by Gideon, but it is 3rd and goal from the 1. Handoff to Murray, and Danny Trevathan was ready for it. 4th and goal, Minnesota's going for it. They don't want to settle for another field goal as Bradford takes a shot. That is caught by Stephon Diggs. Are you kidding me? What a catch from Stephon Diggs in double coverage. Wow. He got behind Trevathan and Gideon, and that is one of the most impressive catches I've seen. We've got ourselves a tied game, and that is Mitch Trubisky in the game now, as, well, there just has not been an impressive showing from Brissett. So now there's a throw out for Solomon Torrance on 3rd and 7, and that'll get him up to midfield. Trubisky completes his first pass of the day. 1st and 10 now, they go handoff to Jordan Howard up the middle, picking up 7 yards. He's up close to 20 carries now. 2nd down and 3, it's Trubisky on a drop back. Throws right side complete to Juju Smith-Schuster, who takes a big hit and holds on. Now you'd think the Bears would just start trying to kill as much clock as possible. They're in field goal range, as there's a screen out for Jordan Howard, and he will pick up a first down. We're at the 2-minute warning on 2nd down and 8. Handoff again going to Jordan Howard, who tries to make a move. We need to work on his jukes, let's be honest. 3rd and 4. Screen out for Juju Smith-Schuster, and he's going to pick up a first down. The Bears move the chains, and Minnesota's starting to take timeouts. 1st and goal, handoff. Howard up the middle, runs through first contact, but is taken down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Tariq Cohen checks into the game, and it's going to be a toss out for Cohen. Using his speed, and Tariq Cohen is into the end zone for the go-ahead Bears touchdown with a minute to go. We really haven't seen Tariq Cohen used a lot, but I want to see him used in these goal line situations because he has some unrivaled speed. Vikings find themselves in a 3rd down and 17. Bradford throwing all the time in the world, taking a deep shot, and it's a wide open Marquez Wilson to midfield. Vikings, you know, they've got a chance here. They're in Hail Mary range. Bradford steps up in the pocket. He's got all the time. He's going to try to move. Throws on the run. And Hodges cannot hold on to that pass. So 3rd down and 10 with 18 seconds to go. Bradford flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run. Tipped. It's still in the air and it falls incomplete. Callahan could have picked that one off. 4th and 10. This is going to be the last play of the game. If they cannot complete it, it falls incomplete. And now we just see the victory formation come out. So Trubisky comes in and leads the game-winning drive. Brissett just really didn't play well at all this week. But, you know, it just continues to be a pinball matchup between our quarterbacks. You know, you never know who's going to be starting from one week to the next. I will go ahead and say this now. Our Week 17 matchup against the Saints, we will see Trubisky start. He is the guy that I do want to see in the playoffs, which we did clinch, I believe, with this victory. So I'd rather see Trubisky play in the playoffs, so we will be seeing him start all of Week 17 against the Saints. Normally a game like that would just be a game where we rest our starters, but with the quarterback controversy that we have, we need This is essentially a tryout for Mitch Trubisky. You know, is he the guy that we want to start in the playoffs? I guess we're going to find out next week. Overall, a pretty good game against the Vikings. Defense continued to be strong, even though their defense was strong in their own right. But, you know, we got the plays when we needed them, and, you know, we just simply outmatched them. You know, it wasn't anything pretty. This wasn't a game you're going to write home about, especially when you see only 87 passing yards, but hey, we won. Yeah, Brissett did not have a good day. 6 of 18 for 99 yards. Ugh. Touchdown and interception. Not a good day from Brissett. Bradford threw the ball quite a bit. He went for 300 yards with 1 touchdown, and, you know, Trubisky came in and was good when needed. Howard finished the day with 76 yards on the ground. Murray only had 26. And there weren't too many guys to write home about in terms of receiving, but that's what happens when your quarterback only throws for 99 yards. Juju Smith-Schuster was our leading man, though. In the tackling department, we see Trevathan, Floyd, and Freeman all at the top. Very nice to see, as Floyd had a big day with 8 tackles, 2 sacks. Beautiful. Eddie Goldman also found himself getting a sack, as did Freeman, Hicks, and Cassius Marsh. So we did a really good job getting to Sam Bradford. And I was right. The Bears have officially clinched a playoff spot for 2 years in a row. It's got to be thanks to that defense. Look at that. Lowest points for in our division, but that points against isn't even close. Our defense continues to be the foundation for this team. And as long as we can keep the majority of them together, there's no reason to believe that we cannot continue this success in the coming years. Players of the week, one of them is Cam Jordan, who had 5 sacks last week. He is one of the players that we will be facing next week against the Saints, and he now finds himself in 2nd place for sacks. But let's be honest, he's not catching Leonard Floyd. That is all Leonard Floyd. Yeah, 15.5 sacks coming off a 16 sack season. Cameron Jordan, with the way that Everson Griffin just dominated us, we need to look out for him next week. Otherwise, this is still a team that has weapons, though their record really doesn't point to such. They are without Drew Brees. Case Keenum is their starting quarterback, and he's put together a serviceable year, but, you know, when you go from a guy like Drew Brees, a for-sure Hall of Famer, to Case Keenum, a good quarterback in his own right, but he's not going to be written into the Hall of Fame anytime soon. But still, almost 4,300 yards, 29 touchdowns, 13 picks. We get Pernell McPhee and Akeem Hicks back. We will finally have our defensive line intact for this game and ready for the playoffs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Leave some comments down below. Love talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys in week 17 as we are just 1 game away from the playoffs.
Back from the dead.